is getting my water tank mount situated. So currently what I got is a tank is going to sit right in here. I've got these supports, the uprights here, all tacked in for now. I've got all these pieces cut out. They'll sit in here. This will kind of enclose the water tank here, just to show you what it's gonna look like here. So the water tank will sit in like this. Obviously this is the bottom side. These pieces here will help strengthen it. Then I'll build a strap, probably out of angle iron, that'll sit across these three spots to strap it in. And then once I got it strapped in, that portion, what I might do, since this is the front of the trailer here, is I might put in some sort of kicker off of here. That way if you do hit something, hopefully it'll drag the trailer over it, versus hitting the water tank and damaging the water tank. So, and then on the side here, so you got my inlet port, I think a drain, and then breather. So I have to have access to those. So what I think I'll do, again with the angle, piece of angle iron, is I'll clamp it in here, from here to here. Just drill some holes and use like a riv nut or something to bolt it in here. And now on the back side, what I'll have to do is come out, I don't know, 2 inches here, and across, and then in. This side will be welded in. So the bottom straps and then that side strap over there will be removable, so that way if you ever need to change the tank you can. But that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and get this all tacked up and start welding. Alright, so I got the water tank mounted here. This is how it's going to sit. Just got all this support just tacked in for now. So like I said, I'm probably going to cap these right here on all these, and then drill them out and put like a riv nut. Then I'll have a piece of 1-inch angle, or 3 pieces clamped in there, and then 1 piece here. I decided to add these cross braces, and what I might do is make like a skid plate. That way if a rock or something underneath it, hopefully will drag it over the water tank and not through the water tank. And then on the other side, what I got here is I built or fabricated this, and this will just hold it on this end, so this won't go anywhere. And I did a nice tight fit, that way when you put the angle, it should clamp this in and this tank shouldn't move. I'll just have to make sure, all my welds when I'm done here, I grind them nice and smooth. That way if the tank does vibrate a little, it doesn't cut through the tank. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna start capping these, and then the riv nuts will come in tomorrow, so I'll be able to start making my cross braces to hold it in. Then the other thing I did with these braces, you can see here, actually cut and folded it. That way there's more of a smooth transition up here. That way if you do hit something, hopefully it'll help slide. So, but, yep, that's where I'm at. Just need to cap those and get my tank supports in, and probably make a skid plate. And then when I'm done with that, and I get it all welded in, the bottom side should be completed. So I should be able to flip the trailer, get the timber and axle suspension on, get my hubs on, get my wheels on, and start mocking up fenders. So getting excited, it's coming along. So let me get to it here and we'll get back to you. So the mount here for the water tank is now complete. It's all bolt in. So these brackets are removable, so I'll be able to remove the water tank. I'm probably going to build a skid plate to go in here, but it's pretty nice. So I use those riv nuts, I believe they're called, to where they just, you drill your hole and like a rivet, crimp those in. So when I bolt these in, when I bolt the water tank in, I'll use probably some like blue Loctite along with the lock nut or lock washer to hold them in place to make sure. But I'll throw the water tank in and I'll show you the fit of it. So give me a little bit here and I'll get the water tank installed, and we'll see how well it fits. So here's what the water tank looks like installed. Got it all tightened down. So you have the side bracket here that'll hold it from sliding side to side. Obviously these ports here, you got your inlet, breather for the pump. I can't remember if this is for the pump or that one's for the pump, and then the other one will be a drain. So you got the 3 top brackets that bolt on, or the bottom brackets, along with this side. And then around on the other side, all I did was weld in some square tubing to hold it in there. So once this is filled up with water, it should expand a little bit. But as of right now, this tank doesn't go anywhere. I did grind all my welds smooth in here to make sure nothing rubs on the tank. I may put some thin rubber in between this. We'll see how that goes. What are your thoughts of this tank install? I thought it went pretty well. Like how it turned out. I think the only thing left to do is a skid plate right here. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, but I believe I'll put some sort of skid plate, and I may just use these riv nuts again to bolt it in place. So next I'm going to try to get some of this mill scale off. I should have done it before I weld this together, but that's where I'm at. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and see how well that works.